What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video. So, Chris Van Vliet did an interview recently with Zilla Fatu that I definitely wanted to check out. And I'm not going to check out the whole thing. It's like an hour plus long. So definitely go give it a watch. I'm going to link down the video down below so that way you guys can go check it out. I plan on doing it off camera. But there is one part of this interview that I wanted to check out. And it's the part involving Booker T being the one to kind of help him get out of prison and help him train as a wrestler. So we're going to check this out. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Let's get right into it, bro.
Others while I'm helping out myself.
So then what was the moment where it clicked, where you went, I'm going to try this wrestling thing out?
I think when I was broke and I was sleeping on the couch for 10 months and I didn't have no motion going on. And I remember I just woke up one day and I told myself, man, I'm going to do this. You know, I'm going to do this. And I remember my mom, she was cooking me breakfast and stuff. And then she was like, why are you looking at me like that? Because I was quiet. And then I looked at her, I said, Mom, I'm going to do it. She said, do what? So I'm going to wrestle. She said, shut up. Go, man, eat your food. And then I was like, no, Mom, I'm serious. I'm going to do it. And she was quiet for a little minute and she was like, well, let's do it. If you're really serious about it, let's do it. You know, let's sit down, let's talk. And I remember that whole night, we were just chopping it up, just how I'm going to start. And obviously I had, legal issues first to handle, which is, my parole classes. I had to finish all that. And once I was able to finish all my parole classes, I called the king, Booker T, Mr. 5-time. And me and him, we chopped it up for like 5-6 hours.
Damn.
He was just asking me different questions.
And I want you to understand, someone that's taking time out their day to talk to you for 5+ hours about something that's serious as wanting to be in the wrestling business, they're trying to pick your brain. And they're interested in wanting to see where you can go, especially if you're willing to have that conversation with someone for 5+ hours or whatever the timing is to really kind of break this down and show your seriousness. Because you're not going to be serious about something and not be, put in the time. Like, I'm sure Booker T would have been able to tell easily if he wasn't serious or not. But the fact that they had a conversation that long, that lets you know you're invested, you're serious about it, you're trying to figure out whatever you need to do, however long it takes, and you're ready to move forward. That's very telling. I will say that anyone that's really interested in something that serious and they're willing to have a conversation for multiple hours to try to figure out what needs to be done to make, everything, happen the way they want it to, that shows you something. That's a really good indication.
And I think he really wanted to see if I was serious,
like I just said,
about this. And then he was like, hey, I have a lot of love for your dad, a lot of love for your family. And just know that I'm not going to steer you or mislead you in any kind of way. And, he told me, if you're serious, I got you. Pull up and we're going to take care of it. And I remember pulling up. I'm thinking I'm about to, I'm with Kev. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin's giving me the whole tour, the whole rundown. And in my mind, I'm thinking I'm about to, sign some paperwork, do all this paperwork, whatever, for training, do a physical, do the blood work, do all that. I didn't do none of that. They just put me right in the ring.
Damn.
And then
he was like, do this.
Wow.
Yeah. So Kevin and Johnny, man, they was the first one that really showed me my first role. And I just remember the first, 2 weeks of training, it was like my body never experienced that type of pain. Yes, for real. And
I've heard a lot of people say, like, when you're training to be a wrestler, it is no joke. Like, you're literally going to be going through it. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, oh, the training was easy. No, everyone that I've ever seen talk about training to be a wrestler, pretty much everyone's like, the shit's not easy. That shit is painful. It hurts. It's a daunting task to put your body through all that type of strenuous work. Even if you're an athlete, and you've done football, basketball, whatever, you're naturally gifted, it's still a different world, a different beast. So, for him to say like, yeah, bro, I was going through it. It sounds about right. They were putting him through the ringer.
I remember after that, I was like, man, I don't know if this is for me, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the right, choice that I'm making. But I think after just the whole like 2-3 months of training, the business definitely gained my respect. Going into it, I thought it was going to be super easy.
A lot of people do.
Be just a cakewalk.
A lot of people do.
But it wasn't.
Were you like, it's in my blood? Like literally, my father's was incredible. It's going to be so easy for me too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, well, my dad's Umaga, he makes it seem so easy, I can do it.
Yeah.
But after, like I said, after the very few months of training, man, it definitely gave my respect. And I was like, man, this is harder than what I thought it was. Mm-hmm. But, through the foundation of reality wrestling, they have such a great core there. They were able to just help me with anything that I need. And, it took a village, to bring me up, and it still does.
This episode is brought to you by...
Nah, this is actually pretty dope. But hey, I suggest you guys check out the full video in its entirety. I'm gonna link down the link to the original video down below on Chris Van Vliet's channel. Show it some love, show it some support, man. I'm definitely gonna check this out after recording this. Hey, shout out to Zilla, man. He's doing his thing. I know he's trying to get into WWE, and he's going to get there at his own pace, in his own way. And I can appreciate someone trying to grind and work their way to, their goals. And his goal is to make it into WWE. And I think he will definitely get there. The work that he's putting on the independent scene is showing he's building a fan base organically, and I love to see it, man. So I can't wait for him to get that opportunity in WWE and make him name for himself on the biggest stage possible. So comment down below, let me know some other wrestling related videos you guys want me to check out. I definitely will. I appreciate all love, support. Road to 150K. Appreciate y'all kicking with me. See y'all next one. Peace.